Yes, indeed, bitch. Yes. Yes, indeed, bitch. Okay, I am back for Real Housewives of Atlanta, folks. Let's get right into it because I am hella sick, okay? And I know you can't tell because I am very enthusiastic and good at what I do. Yes. But I cannot wait to take this fucking medicine and then go shopping and then go to sleep. Online, of course. Let's get right into my notes. I'm only going over the things that I felt like we needed to talk about, okay? So, let's just get into the things that don't really matter really quickly, okay? Phaedra and Apollo are having some relationship issues, as we can tell from the last episode. She's not talking to him since he told her that he could have fucked Kenya if he wanted to. She is going to Alabama to get ready for her mortician's test, and she go and have her little study group of all little morbid ass people that she work with. That was a cute little scene. Good for you, Phaedra. Make your fucking paper. Oh, alright. Because you can always make money with dead people. And let me tell you, bitch, you want to know where you can make some money with some mortician type shit? Come to New Orleans, bitch. You will make bank, okay? Bank. The camera had to move to describe how much bank it was, okay? That's not Lyric being clumsy as fuck. That's not what that was. Anyway, that whatever. I saw you trip over that shit. I gotta I gotta charge my camera, y'all. We gotta get that sent because I gotta wash my hair too, and I'm sick, so I don't want to wash my hair, but I gotta wash my hair because I ain't washed my hair in a little bit. But anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. That's besides the point. So Phaedra and Apollo having problems. Apollo go to his big brother Peter to try to get some insight from Peter, and Cynthia was like, she feels like she's gotten to know Apollo more than she's gotten to know Phaedra, and that's because Phaedra is a fucking lawyer, and she's not exactly the easiest person to read or get to know. But then again, Cynthia, you have always been a wish-washy ass bitch, so why would anybody trust you just because the past 2 seasons you've decided to grow your own set of balls? Now all of a sudden you mad because Phaedra didn't get to know you like Apollo has? Well, bitch, because like Apollo got to know your old man, so he just gonna be nice to you straight off GP, okay? But let's not forget how phony and fake you was with Phaedra and Candy, because you was all up Nene's ass the first few seasons that y'all was all on here together, bitch. Okay, don't forget about that, Cynthia. Even though I'm loving you right now, I'm just saying, let's not forget about the past. So when he go to talk to Peter, Peter told him straight off rip. Peter was like, you was wrong for saying that, which she didn't want to hear that. What you should have told her was that you don't want nobody on your dick but her. That's what you should have said. You shouldn't have said that shit to her. And then on top of that, at the end of the day, regardless of that situation, Kenya and Phaedra do not like each other. So as her husband, you supposed to not like the bitch because she don't like the bitch. So the speaking to her in a flirtatious manner on top of the fact that she don't like the bitch was way too much. You was wrong as fuck. You need to go ahead and dress yourself down and stop walking out your house looking like you looking for new pussy, looking like you looking for stage 1 in a relationship out this bitch, okay? That's what he be looking like. You need to dress down and dress her up. Do something for her. Make her feel special, because at the end of the day, it was you who fucked up. It was you who fucked up. Okay, so Apollo, get your yellow ass together. Badass yellow boy. Oh, he wants some. He's a hoe. He's a hoe. Yes, he's a hoe. Anyway, so then Candy and her friend Carmen are getting a dinner ready for Tide. You know, they taking a little placement stuff out and all of that. And they talking about her issues with her mom. And Candy thinks that she's been single for so long because it's been instilled in her by her mom that people only want her for her money. So when Carmen is like, girl, look, if it was my mama, I'd be like, girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time for that. This my man. And if you can't get it together, then we don't need to be around each other like that. You could go. And Candy was like, yo, mom, not your mom. Not your mom. And I'm like, yes, Candy, your motherfucking mama. Yes, bitch. Okay, people can take this how they want to take it. But if you know me, if you watch my videos, you know that there's nobody that I love like my mom. My mom is my best friend. So trust and believe that I'm coming from the standpoint of being a straight up mama's girl in this point of view, okay? But let me tell you something right now. If my mama was fucking with my relationship like that and interfering with my love life, then she would have to be put on pause until she could get her mind right, okay? Because the days of being a mother are over. When you are grown and you have your own child, your mama becomes your friend, and she becomes like a elder, a counselor if you need it, but you no longer need a parent. So you don't need her to be around you 24/7 telling you what the fuck to do with your relationship, okay, Candy? That is all some bullshit. If Tanya was all in Brittany business like that, Tanya would have to to just be held at an arm's distance. Call me if you need something. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I'll come see you and all of that. But you don't need to be around my man like that. And we don't need to be coming to your house and chilling and family events and all of that if you gonna act a fool with him every time he come around. Point blank period. You leave your parents to be with your spouse. That's what it is. And just because Mama Joy's relationships are old, her pussy dried up, and she's upset that her life seemingly is over for her and all she has to look forward to is her daughter's money, even though, bitch, you supposed to die first, not Candy. Like, get your mind right. You so fucking selfish and evil, it's ridiculous, okay? And I totally agree with Carmen. My mama don't do that though. My mama is not a conniving person. She wouldn't take money from, let me say something. My mama would take money from me if I owe her money. But if I'm just like, my mama be like, nah, baby, I don't need that. And then she'll take the money from me and then put it aside and save it for me or something like that. If I ever need money from her, she'll be like, here's that money you gave me. Like, that's the type of person my mama is. She not looking to be supported by her children. She feel like her job was to support her children. Now that job is over, the only thing she can do is be a great grandmother to her grandchildren and be a good counselor and a great woman to her children now that they are grown and don't need her to be a real mother like a mother is supposed to be when a child is a child. Candy is fucking grown, Mama Joyce. Get your own meat and grow the fuck up, because you acting like a bird right now. You acting, girl, let me get into it. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. That whole last scene just blew me for a fucking loop. Kenya got a new house, okay? She got Lawrence Queenly ass walking around talking about, oh, this too heavy. This too heavy. And it's like, nigga, please, okay? Nigga, please, okay? Like, I can't stand that. You, like, I really can't, y'all. I'm talking about the punks that act so much like females is ridiculous. Like, I'm a female and I would have picked up a heavy box. Like, just because you want to be a female, you say you don't want to, but you act more like a bitch than a female do. That aggravates the piss out of me. My problem with Lawrence is I feel like Lawrence so out for self that he'll sit up there and buck up a lie and buck up dumb shit and instigate stupid shit just so he could get camera time. Because we all know that Kenya is full of shit. And if anybody know that Kenya is full of shit, we know Lawrence know that Kenya is full of shit. So for him to be always co-signing with her retarded ass lets us know that the only reason he is here is so he can get some TV time, so he can see himself when him and everybody, him and the girl and the other little dude, Derek J, do their little thing at the end of the show, which I don't watch. I'm sorry, I'm not interested. I don't care about what the hoes was wearing. I don't care about, because y'all, to me, I feel like they read nasty. I really do. I feel like they read like, bitch, how the fuck you gonna read somebody? Like, look at you. Like, that's how I be feeling sometimes. Like, when I be looking at Derek J and them. I'm just saying, y'all look like, y'all do, look, whatever. Anyway, I'll go for the queens. It's fucking nothing to me. Like, if they come at me, you only gonna give me publicity, and at the end of the day, I could give a fuck what you think about me. So it is what it is. But I'm just saying, child, sit the fuck down. Anyway, like, I understand for, entertainment value, bitch, but that don't mean I gotta fuck with it. Anyway, so Kenya moved into her little house and she talking about she tired of, defending herself against Candy. And it's like, bitch, get over it. Why are you still talking about it? You want that attention. You want her to be wondering about your skank ass, okay? Stop with the fuck shit, Kenya. Go sit your ass in a corner and contemplate with that cheap ass big house that you just bought, trying to act like you got it like that. You ain't got it like shit, bitch. Whatever. Cynthia and Nene spending some grocery time together. And before Nene gets another job, and Cynthia talks about Noelle having a boyfriend, and Nene is like, at 13, she is too young to have a boyfriend. I'm sorry, but I agree with Nene. I wish my daughter would tell me she got a boyfriend at 13. Bitch, you could go see somebody. Y'all can go on y'all little group dates. Y'all can talk on the phone. But you don't have no real boyfriend until you at least 15, 16 years old. I plays no fucking games. You are not going to be coming up here with no big belly talking about you ain't know what you was supposed to do. Oh, no. Okay, Brittany will not be an early grandmother. You can play the games if you want to, bitch. But what? You will get a rude awakening if you think I'm raising your fucking grandchild. I mean, your child. I don't raise grandchildren. That's not what Brittany is ever going to do. I'm just saying. Not saying that just because you date early. I'm saying that doesn't mean that, but no. Not at 13. You need to be worrying about school. Like, for real. Like, you gonna have your little cute, your little crushes, your little boyfriends and all of that, but come on now, that's not what your main focus needs to be. And the fact that you just not finding out about this, Cynthia, lets me know, bitch, that I don't know what you doing over there, but you need to be, in her phone. You need to be paying more attention to what the fuck she doing. Reading diaries. You need to do what you're supposed to do, bitch. Anyway, be all in your daughter shit. I'm just saying, and I agree with Nene. 13 is too early, but Nene, bitch, I'm gonna need for you to stop acting bougie. So rich people don't eat hot pockets? Really? Rich people don't be in their house chilling and like, damn, I want a Hot Pocket. Like, for real? Rich people don't eat Hot Pockets and Tombstone pizzas. I don't eat Tombstone pizzas. I eat DiGiorno, okay? I eat DiGiorno. And as far as I'm concerned, like, I don't care how much money I make, there's certain shit that should always be in your freezer. And Hot Pockets and DiGiorno pizzas are some of them for me. I'm just saying. Anyway, Kandi is welcoming Ty back with dinner from a chef and, you know, putting it down like a rich bitch do. And she starts to talk about her mama doing some remodeling to her side of the house, and Ty was all here for that. And they start to talk about Mama Joyce thinking Ty is an opportunist, and Kandi starts talking about how she played the piss out her ring. And Ty is like, this shit is getting real frustrating. And, you know, he was like, so I guess if I was a millionaire by next year, then I could pay for her love and pay for her respect. And Kandi was like, you know, I mean, it would be easier. And it's like, no, bitch, it's a nervous laugh, but you need to stop. And he wants her to rectify the situation, deal with your mama. And she feel like it's all about respecting her mama. And I just want people to understand that's the difference between disrespecting your parent and drawing a line in the sand between you being all in my fucking business and, you know, you being a good parent. There's a line in the sand that needs to be drawn. Some things are not your concern. Kandi is like 40-something years old. She needs to be responsible for her own relationships. If Ty turns out to be an opportunist that was just trying to get with her to get opportunities and get money, then that's on her. She will learn from that and go to the next one. You can never really fucking know. And obviously, Mama Joyce, you can't be giving no advice on no man because you don't have one and you couldn't keep one. So as far as I'm concerned, you need to go ahead and lay it down, let it go, and go find somebody to fall in love with, because it's just too much. It's too much. So Ty calls Mama Joyce on his phone and was like, tell her we gonna, you know, get together and we gonna talk, because we need to get this shit over with, because I'm tired of this shit. You gonna fuck around and lose a good thing worrying about your mama and her feelings about every damn thing, since she too old to change, but we just supposed to adapt and I'm supposed to deal with her disrespecting me and shit like that. Child, no. Anyway, I'm on Ty's side all the way. So Cynthia and Peter are meeting with Noel's boyfriend and his mom. And when him and his mom get there, the boy calls Peter by his name. And Peter like, nigga, what you call me? And he was like, Mr. Peter? No, nigga, you need to call me by my Mr. last name, okay? You need to call a nigga by his last name, okay? But when they sat down and started to talk, the young man was saying how he was looking him in his eye to show respect because he was talking to him and showing that, you know, he just wanted to spend time with Noel. And when Peter left to go to work, the moms talked about how they were going to, you know, do dates, but they would do dates when the moms were around. And I'm like, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's how my mom did it. Like, you had to be around. You couldn't just, you know, be out here on a date by yourself at no 13. Oh, no, baby. Oh, no. You can go to movies with your friends, bitch, but you can't just be going on dates at 13. That's not how it go. No. The little boy was cute though, and they flirting, and he said, you look nice, Noel. And I'm like, that's so cute. Where is Leon? Okay, next episode I get to see my boo. Boy, all right, thank you. Y'all know I've been loving Leon since the 5 Heartbeats, okay? Like, y'all just need to know, all right? Been loving him for the longest time, okay? It is what it is. So Portia and her mom and her sister go to see an apartment, and she's talking about the closet isn't big enough, and her mama talking about she's sad because who she gonna cook for now. The sister is the only one that thinks that Portia needs to get out on her own and get her own place, and I agree that she needs to get her own place and stop being on her mom's tit. Like, I understand you need love and affection since your husband just played you like, you know, you was a prostitute that he was only trying to fuck with for 5 minutes. But the situation is what it is. And I feel like the best way to get over it is to, like, get you some newfound independence. You start to, you know, have something of your own. And when you have something of your own, you will feel empowered and you won't feel like you need him. And that pain will just be obsolete because now you have something of your own that solidifies you as a woman being on your own, not needing no dick-ass man to take care of you, okay? So I think she needs to get her own place. But it's obvious that Portia just wants to be babied for a little bit longer. And it's like, Portia, bitch, stop with the baby shit. Get off the tit. And I'm glad this wasn't an episode of you talking about subliminally how gay you think or Cordell is, like we give a fuck. Anyway, then y'all, we get to Mama Joyce. Y'all, Mama Joyce comes over for dinner at Kandi and Ty's house, and she bitching about his pictures of his family being up, and Kandi keeps explaining how she gonna put pictures of her mom up, and it's like, are you seriously talking about that? Who fucking cares? We don't have no pictures up around this bitch. I don't even care. Like, I don't even care. We know who our family members are. Okay, we know who we love around this bitch. Who you with? I know who I'm with. Like, it doesn't matter. Okay, why is that such a big deal? But y'all, let's just get into it. When she first walked into the house, she greeted Todd very dryly, okay? That shit was like, ooh, you coming off with the bullshit straight out the gate, okay? When he asked her how she's been, she starts talking to the dog. Then Mama Joyce asked if the food was prepared by Carmen, since it seems like she's the lady of the house and she's always at the house. And I'm like, you so fucking wrong. Like, it becomes some of the most this conversation started to become some of the most hood rat, disrespectful, gutter, ugly shit I've ever seen in my life. Mama Joyce, you an evil old, like, disgusting bitch for this conversation. And Candy, I can't believe that you really want to sit up here and talk about, oh, it's about respecting your mom. This has gone so past that. This has gone so much more past just the mere thing of respecting your elders and respecting her because she's your mom. Because she totally disrespected you, didn't give a fuck about your feelings, and disrespected your household and your man and threw your child in some bullshit. So as far as I'm concerned, she's not being a good mother. She's not being a good grandmother, and she needs to be put in check. So we just gonna get more into everything else she was saying, because y'all, there's a long ass list. And Candy was saying that she pays Carmen to be there because that's her best friend. She pays her. And then, y'all, did y'all see how next episode it looked like Mama Joy's gonna be trying to fight Carmen? Girl, get your life, man. Get your life. Then she gets on the ring saying that, you know, she knows that Candy only wanted that cheap ring because she knew Ty couldn't afford something more expensive because he's thrifty. And, you know, she knew he was going to be thrifty. And it's like, oh, Mama Joyce, you in that $20 wig that you got from the fucking beauty mart. Oh, no. No, you not talking about somebody being thrifty. No, you not. Because it's just so ridiculous the amount of superficial bullshit that she's spewing out there, and Candy is so opposite of that. Candy is so not superficial. So for her mama to be so, you know, worried about how much money this man making and the type of ring he got her, even like all that shit matters if your daughter is happy. You can't see the future and you don't know no more than nobody else do. Talking about Uncle Joe and Aunt B and all of them and Auntie, you know, Bessie and everybody, all these old people sitting up there talking about Todd and Carmen must be fucking because she always at the house all the time, and wouldn't no man like his woman being around another woman's man all the time like that and nothing wasn't going on. And it's like, mind your fucking business. Mind your business. Why would you even speak that type of shit into existence? Why would you even want your daughter to have to worry about that if that's not happening? If you have no evidence of that really happening, why would you want to put that into the air and have your daughter feeling some type of way about her best friend, her man, and her mama? Because it's not like she's going to look at you like you the savior, Mama Joyce, with your disgusting ass. Okay, you need to go to church, okay? Because Lord knows if I threw holy water on your ass, it will sizzle and burn and turn into steam out this bitch. Because you are so evil right now. So fucking evil. Then, you know, Todd says that he brings her daughter love and stability. And she was like, well, you can't go down to the energy company when the lights got turned off at Tags. Or wherever, you know, the lights got turned off, and you can't you can't go down to the energy company with stability. And it's like, oh, bitch, yes you can. Stability meaning stability and money and emotional stability, okay? Just because a nigga not a millionaire don't mean he can't pay a bill, okay? Stop it. Stop it, okay? How much money have any of the men that you've been with made, Mama Joyce? I'm sure none of them were millionaires since your ass is living off your daughter. All right. Anyway, then she asked about him wanting to sign a prenup, and he's like, I don't know what I would sign right now. And then she starts to talk about he's slick and he has to prove himself to her. And he's like, well, what do I have to do? And she was like, just don't let me catch you. So it's like, you're not even trying to like him. You're not trying to hear nothing Candy has to say. Then she talking about ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me off your ass. And it's like, oh no, why are you quoting? You are not gonna put no Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell into your evilness. No, you are not. You will not bring Marvin Gaye and Tammy Terrell down to the pits of hell with the fire-breathing bullshit that is escaping from your ashy ass lips right now, Mama Joyce. No, no, no. Okay? No. Y'all, Mama Joyce pissed me off to the nth degree, okay? Just so much. So damn much, okay? So when she says she's a work in progress, Kandi tries to use that as a way to say that maybe one day she'll let it go. And it's like, no, she's not gonna let it go. She's gonna forever be with this bullshit, because all she's worrying about is herself and where she stands in your relationship with Todd, instead of thinking about a way to get her own life going on, her own man, her own issues, so she could just be a good grandmother and a good mother and be happy for her daughter, finally finding a man that will love her and take care of her to the best of his capability, regardless to whether that is what you think is equal to Candy's wealth. It's hard to find a man that's going to be as rich as Kandi, that's going to be on Candy's level, because Kandi is not the ordinary rich person. It is what it is. She's not going to find happiness in somebody that's probably all about money all the fucking time, because she's going to need somebody that's going to be able to balance her off. Like, y'all, I'm just so sick and tired of this fucking storyline. I can't wait till next episode, because Mama Joyce is working on my motherfucking nerves, and it look like she gonna give me even more reason to go in and cut the motherfucking jugular when I go off on her in the video. Anyway, you guys, that was Real Housewives of Atlanta. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Y'all like how I switched that up, right? Oh, all right, I'm nice now. Anyway. Don't forget to share the video, you guys, and let me go take some medicine, wash my hair, and try to get my life together, because I feel like shit. But, you know, you keep a smile on your face anyway. Fake it till you make it, baby. Happy Sunday. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, y'all. I worked the entire week, which is why y'all only got Monday's videos. But it will be back to normal this week, hopefully. God, because Lord knows I feel like, you know, yeah, okay. I need to go. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Love you all. Mwah. Peace out.